And so when you look at Nextech and you look at where we're at in the world of augmented reality, Nextech has a first mover advantage in this space. Augmented reality is growing at an 86% compounded annual growth rate, and Nextech is the only publicly traded pure play AR company. We have a very tight capital structure. I'm the largest shareholder. I've invested over $2 million of my own cash. I've bought a stock in every single financing that we've done, and I continue to buy stock every time that we raise money, every time we have an opportunity. We have an expert management team, expert advisory board, blue chip partners, Shopify, Budweiser, LivePerson, and we have a recurring revenue model. We have a SaaS model as well as an e-commerce division. If you look at the forecast for AR and VR, the market is exploding. I mean, in 2017, it was a $14 billion industry. 2018, $27 billion, and it's projected to reach $209 billion by 2022, which is basically straight up growth. It's nice to have the wind at your back in this industry. Google, Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, all the big tech firms are competing for being the first to market with a pair of AR enhanced glasses. I think Snap just announced that they're launching a new pair of glasses. As 5G is installed and becomes ubiquitous, you're going to see AR explode into the mainstream. And that's happening now, but it's going to accelerate. If you look at the management team, it's myself. I've Wall Street background. I've taken companies from zero to tens of millions of dollars in revenue, running hyper-growth startups for both public and private companies. Just a lot of experience in startups and in the public market specifically. Paul Duffy, creator of the human hologram, he's beamed pretty much anybody that is somebody as a hologram, including Justin Trudeau, including Carlos Sims, including Tony Robbins, Gary Vee. The list goes on and on. So he's an expert in the world of holograms. He's president at Nextech. Ruben Tasman was a former executive at Shutterstock, a multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company. Decades of experience in the world of technology. Scott Jenkins, our CTO, Artemio. If you look at our advisory board, you'll notice that everybody who is somebody in the augmented reality space is on our advisory board. Ori Imbar sold his company to Apple, which became the basis for ARKit. He's now helping Nextech. Mike Boland is kind of the industry's research analyst, and he has his tentacles everywhere in the AR, VR industry, and he's helping Nextech as we make decisions and go forward with our business. Barry Sandrew, he's a visual effects pioneer. Everybody in Hollywood knows Barry. He's famous for converting 2D to 3D films. He's worked on over 100 Hollywood feature films, including Avatar, Titanic, and the Transformers. And Scott Starr, he's head of retail at Salesforce. Salesforce is a partner of ours. They're a multi-billion-dollar public company. What do? We turn things into 3D objects. We have the world's first omni-channel AR platform. That's very, very unique and very, very valuable. You have other companies that have what's called point solutions, where they might do AR for e-commerce. They might do AR for training. They might have an AR app, but none of them have all three. Nextech is the only company that has an omni-channel AR platform that allows us to turn 2D objects into 3D objects and then push them out into our app, push them out into our university or training platform, push them out into a web AR experience, or soon to be an AR experience in chat with our channel partner live person. If you look at Nextech, we are poised for success as the widespread AR adoption starts to soar. It's already begun. We do have the only omni-channel platform. It's called ARitize. We do have an e-commerce division, which is essentially our in-house lab, which allows us to test new technology. That e-commerce division, however, is also a source of revenue and cash flow. We're projecting about $15 million in gross revenue, which is a dramatic increase. And we don't expect that to stop. We expect that kind of revenue growth as far as the eye can see. AR is a disruptive technology, and it's in a bull market, growing at an 86% compounded annual growth rate. Consumer adoption is growing very quickly. In 2019, 75% of consumers expect retailers to offer AR. So consumers are looking for augmented reality experiences. By 2020, it flips. 75% of retailers will actually offer. So the consumer demand is driving the adoption, and Nextech sits right in front of this tidal wave, supplying the software, the technology, the platform, the ability to convert 2D objects to 3D. And as that continues to accelerate, we believe that Nextech's value is going to accelerate as well. If you look at our two platforms, we have two revenue generating business verticals. One is our SaaS platform, which includes ARitize, the Nextech AR platform, turnkey solution for AR. We have hosting services that we charge a monthly subscription for. That's recurring revenue. We also have an e-com business where we have wholly owned subsidiaries where we're selling product online. All of our subsidiaries have augmented reality integrated into their platforms, and we're testing new technology. It allows us to be light years ahead of our competitors. We also use AI as a way to figure out a customer journey, what's working, what isn't working. Here's a video which kind of shows a little bit of our tech. That's Mr. Steak. We beam him into our office as a hologram. To his left is the real grill. To the right is the augmented reality grill. You can't tell the difference. He's a brand ambassador. Imagine beaming him into your home. That's Sharon. She's being beamed into somebody's home. You can see the computer screens floating around her. Again, she's explaining and acting as a brand ambassador. This is a live stream. You have an exploding view of an object. This is another AR experience in Las Vegas dispensary. There's a cannabis bud. That's Chris beamed in as a hologram. Again, an exploded view of an object that she's explaining. Think about all the training applications. Think about all the learning for students. It's pretty much unlimited. That's Tony Robbins being beamed as a hologram. The key takeaway here is that look at all those people. He's not there. That's a hologram. All those people are jumping up and down and clapping with him as if he is there. Gary Vee as a hologram. Again, this is Paul Duffy's work. Look at all those people in the audience. It just shows you that there's a tremendous amount of demand for the technology that we're bringing to market. We're targeting 3 verticals, AR for e-commerce, AR for education and training, and AR for entertainment with our Hollywood studios. The key takeaway here is that there's no app required. Our tech works on your mobile device. It works on your desktop. It works on your iPad. So, you know, everybody has the ability. You don't have to go out to buy a pair of glasses. There's over 4 billion mobile devices currently installed. That's our installed base of users in the market today. And it makes a significant difference. Results-driven technology. We're seeing conversions soar by 400% more with ARitize, which is our web-based AR e-commerce solution. Sampling of current live AR e-commerce subscribers. These are people that are paying us. If you look at Zoltan David Jewelry. If you look at Touchtone Home Products, Just Vertical, Mr. Steak, all of those people are subscribers to the Nextech platform, and they pay us a monthly fee. Here's another, well, that was a video. Hold on a second. There we go. So this is our live person demo. Kelly's out shopping with a friend for a dress for an upcoming party. Her friend recommends checking out the Tamara Mellon Instagram page for stories. Boom, she's taken into the Tamara Mellon live person chat. There's the shoe. Next thing that happens, live person's chat bot. This is all AI driven, comes into play. Interaction begins. As soon as the chatbot recognizes that there's an actual buyer with the intent to buy, it switches over to a live person, Marissa. She's the personal shopper at Tamara Mellon. Next thing that happens is there's exchange of information. The live person serves up Nextech's AR solution, pair of Tamara Mellon shoes. Bingo. Now it's in the buyer's home environment. They're able to look at the shoes next to a dress. Does it match? Is it exactly what I'm looking for? Yes, I think it is. Great. You know what? Let's go to checkout. Goes back into the chat and it's in stock. One touch buy. Apple Pay, thumbprint, and $575 plus tax and shipping charged to your credit card. It's that simple. We believe that this is going to change the world of commerce in a very big way. We believe that the conversion rates are going to soar as people are able to try before they buy. Very powerful partnership with Live Person. We're just activating that now. In the next 30 days, there should be some data, some analytics that we can talk to investors about. Right now, we have a case study underway with the Wright brothers. We're using sentiment analysis with computer vision and machine learning. There's a lot going on there. If you look at web, AR, and chat, and you're wondering, what makes it so compelling? Well, one is you don't need a special AR app. There's billions of smartphones, tablets, and computers that are already installed and capable of showing AR. And Nextech and Live Person are putting AR natively inside two of the most ubiquitous applications in the market today, and that's web browsers and chat apps. And we're touching the customer at every point of their journey, which is a really big deal. I mean, we're talking about industries that are in the trillions of dollars. Here's some data and analytics. Block Scientific is seeing over 50% engagement with 3D objects. Those are one of our customers. These are some of the stats. Just Vertical is seeing a much higher conversion of add to cart when users are in the 3D AR view. In general, people see 2%, 3% conversion online. With our AR solution, it's jumped to 6% for Just Vertical. That is a very significant increase. For vacuum cleaner market, which is one of our brands, we're seeing about the same increases. So it's adding a tremendous amount of value. Here's a 19-day study. Nothing changed except adding the AR, and revenues went up over 100%. Time on the site was up 30%. These are very significant increases, and it's driving the mass adoption of AR. Here's some of our customers: New Balance, Budweiser, Live Person's channel partner, Walther Arms, Block Scientific, and we're adding new customers every day. Some augmented reality peers and early adopters: Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, Shopify, Snap, Vizix. I mean, the list is a list of blue chip major tech companies. Apple's commitment to AR, if anybody has a finger on the pulse of bringing new technologies to market, Apple is it. Tim Cook says, simply put, we believe augmented reality is going to change the way we use technology forever. We're already seeing things that will transform the way you work, play, connect, and learn. And, Tim Cook, again, he sits at the top of the mountain. There's an Apple analyst, Ming-Chi Kuo, who believes glasses, AR enhanced glasses or AR enabled glasses from Apple will come to market in 2020. And it'll be an accessory just like the Apple Watch that'll allow you to have a hands-free AR experience, which I believe is going to be a major catalyst for the industry. We're part of the Kronos group. This is a group that's working together to figure out the best AR standards. Within that group, you have Google, Adobe, Deloitte, Shopify, Pinterest, NVIDIA, Samsung, Nextech. It's not bad to be part of that group. We're expanding our portfolio of patents. We have a portfolio currently of 5 patents, and we're expanding. We also expect some very large brand name new account signups in Q4. Again, why own Nextech? First mover advantage in the fast growing AR market, well capitalized, tight share float, only pure play. Management is heavily aligned. Again, I'm the largest shareholder, investing over $2 million of my own money into Nextech. Revenue is growing dramatically, and we're all experienced entrepreneurs. Thank you, and I'll open it up to any questions. So we are currently generating over 350 per month in gross revenue. If you look at the graph, Q3 we started to generate revenue. We reported roughly 550,000. Q4 that number almost doubled to a little over 1 million, and my opinion, extremely undervalued. We're off the radar, especially in light of the fact that, and we're projecting 10 times revenue growth